If you hadn't made the move back in 2018 with your $2,000, your car, where do you think you'd be now?
Oh, we'd be paying lots for rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your home is now worth $1.6 million. You only paid $556,000. When you heard that figure of what it's worth, what did it feel when you heard it?
Like such peace of mind, knowing like we made the right decision and when we made it.
Yeah.
You know, it was so hard to save money. Freedom almost.
You come through my system back in 2018 with $2,000 in savings. You wanted to buy a home. Did you think you could?
Nah, definitely not.
Oh, look, it was a dream back then. But yeah, definitely life-changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to live down the road, and we'd walk through like the new estate with our dog, and we'd just see all these new homes going up, and we were like, oh, what a dream come true if you could build a home here.
Yeah.
And then, we never thought we could afford it.
8 years later.
Yeah. Here
Nice.
we are.
$2,000. A little bit more to that story, but $2,000 in savings.
Yeah.
Most people would have walked away thinking only having $2,000. Why didn't you?
Well, it was me who found the No1 Property on Facebook.
Yes.
And then I thought, nah, this is too good to be true. And then had a few phone calls from you guys, and then we had like family members that were like, nah, it sounds too good to be true and all this. And we just kept going with the process, and met you. And
I feel like definitely back then, because I feel like it was so new back then, it was definitely the voices in the air. It was all like, nah, it must be a scam. Too good to be true. Must be a scam, because I feel like no one was
100%.
doing it like that back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're like, well, we've got nothing to lose, so let's just do it. Like,
Yeah. You either stay renting or give it a shot, and
Yeah.
you would have filled out a basic form, name, number, email.
yeah,
My team would have called you.
Yeah.
Done a quick pre-qualification, a few questions, a few documents, pay slips.
Yeah.
And then the talk would have happened with me, and would have structured you to what you can and can't do.
yeah,
So interesting that it come through Facebook, because that's still our biggest marketing.
yeah,
So interesting to start. And that too good to be true. Most people believe that because that's what's educated from mum and dads, their mum and dads.
Yeah.
And that statement alone has kept so many people broken.
yeah.
yes.
And I think today, I bet the best part we've got digital phones, Google.
Yeah.
Well, Google's gone. ChatGPT, Claude.
Yeah, all the AIs.
Yeah, all the AI
Everything
platforms.
I turn to.
And
Will this work? Will this work?
Yeah, and it tells you
Yeah.
everything now.
Yeah.
So part of the deal to make it work, you traded a pride and joy. A 2003 Ford Falcon FTP GT.
Yeah.
And manual V8, good-looking grouse car back then, supercharged.
It was the dream car.
The thing skidded mad.
Yeah.
The only way I could make the deal work was either sell it or would trade it.
Yeah, so I actually had that for sale. Or
Yes.
I was going to put that for sale, and I mentioned it to your staff who called me. And I said, once we sell my car, we'll have a better deposit.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, yeah, our director might be able to help you out with that. And then, again, it sounded a bit too good to be true.
Again?
Yeah.
Red flags.
Yeah. And then, you offered me a price for it, and then
Deal done.
got us our deposit.
Well, I think back then we were looking at, because your capacity with $2,000 looked at Pimpama, and I think we told you that and showed you that, but you wanted to be in that estate. So to make it work, I think we were pushing the borrowing capacity limits, but we needed the deposit to work.
Yeah.
And, I think back then giving up your pride and joy was always going to be too good to be true. But you did it, and, here we are 8 years later, and you guys are sitting as, I call it millionaires, because you're well over that now, nearly going on to multi-millions.
Insane. Yeah.
Sold a GT, and now I could buy a Lambo.
You can.
A few Lambo.
So, yeah. So this week before the podcast, I got a desktop valuation. 1.6 million. 8 years. Mind-blowing, eh?
It's like,
Purchase
it
price.
feels like we literally have won the lottery.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you have.
it's insane.
Where do you get over $1 million worth of equity just by saying yes?
Yeah.
Trading the pride and joy that you could buy 50 of them now, or you can buy a Lamborghini, you know, and to be sitting here, you've been married, you've got a kid, you're living the dream. Like, you're living the dream because you own an asset that's closer to 2 million than it is to closer to 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really only kicked in recently. I think.
Yeah. Because I feel like we're just, you know, life just gets so crazy. We're like, we want to have a baby, then we get married, and then you know, you're just so busy. And then we're like, oh, okay, the dust has settled. And we're like, wow, like,
Yeah.
look at this. Like,
Yeah.
our house is,
We're in such a good spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like really the first time we've even been able to like stop and even think about it. And,
Digest it, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Or the smile on your face, the expressions on your face page shows 1.6 million.
Thank you.
I'd be smiling too, you know, especially to go from, you probably couldn't get into the market. Your capacity nearly didn't let you get into the market, but, you know, you took a big move getting rid of your toy. I'm a boy.
Yeah.
We love our toys.
Yeah.
And to do that now, like I say, you can have 50 of them or go buy a Lambo and keep living in the house.
It was an easy decision.
I'm sure Paige won't let you buy a Lambo just
Nah.
yet.
Look, it's not off the cards ever.
But now it makes me think, though, now that we are in that position,
Yeah.
I sold that car to get us that house. Now I should use the house to get the car.
Well, I think our conversation is reassessment, look at your factual options, and your next move, and you keep getting more growth. You're not far away from having that life of toys, holidays. You've got the assets. A lot of people back then that said no or didn't want to come through the system, they've just missed out on $1 million. Because most places back then that we were selling around that 550 are now 1.2 to 1.6.
Yeah.
You know,
And if we were to be renting, like we're saving money each week by owning compared to renting at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, rents
Rent would
increase
be
so much.
an extra $400 a week
Yeah.
for our place.
Yeah.
If we were to
And you're
rent
not getting capital growth.
Mm.
So, you know, the next step is make you a landlord so someone else is paying off more mortgages for you.
Yeah. When we did buy the place, because at the time we thought it was a lot of, like at the time it was a lot of money for a house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people were saying like, oh, it's like good that you got your own house, but you're never going to make money on it.
I love it when people say that.
Yeah.
But I love it even 3 years later, people have made 200-300K. When you bought it in 2018, the market was a bit softer. And you're always going to pay more, for a brand new estate. But you're building with brand new homes. You get a different neighbour.
Yeah.
You are going to pay a little bit more because building new costs more. But you're not getting someone else's headache either.
Yeah.
You know, you can go buy a lemon of a house and it's going to cost you a lot more than it was to build a new house.
Yeah.
You know, so I love that broken mentality. And it's like, if it's too good to be true, but it's the same mentality of, oh, you're never going to make money. Property goes up.
Yeah.
It has for decades. It comes down a little bit, but you don't lose that unless you sell.
Yeah.
If it's 1.6 today and you sold it today in a softer market and you get 1.5, then you might have lost 100K. But if you don't sell, you haven't lost anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 100K closer to that Lambo. The Ford Falcon. Tell me why it was special to you.
It was just the dream car for me, like a V8 with the supercharger.
Yep.
And then growing up, like I always had old school cars with no power windows, no aircon. So this car had like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was loose.
Yeah.
The day you dropped it off, it was wet when I drove it back. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good car.
What was it like handing over the keys that day?
Oh, I remember that down in the
basement
of
in
Burley.
We're like, seems legit.
You haven't even got your house yet.
And then he just skids off.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I was happy but sad at the same time. Yeah.
Well, you're not sad today, I think.
Definitely not.
On the way to dropping it off to me, did you think it was going to be worth it?
Yeah, I knew it'd be worth it just to stop renting. I was
Yeah.
just sick of renting. Yeah.
You guys would have had a bit of a goal between you, though, because you'd been together. You had plans, you had goals. And I think the three that I've seen so far would have been home, kids, and marriage.
Yeah.
And you've done the whole three.
Yeah.
Dream
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked amazing.
Yeah, it was the dream wedding. I mean, it
dream
took
family.
us however long. Like, we've been together for 11 years now.
Have you?
Yeah. So on our wedding, we were together 10 years. And, you know, obviously being in the wedding industry too, like I was like, I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew,
You'd seen the flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you bridezilla because you knew what you wanted, or you just cool, calm?
No, I was like so calm. I was like, I just knew what I wanted. I knew how the day works.
Yeah.
I had all the planning and
That makes life easy when you've got behind the scene experience. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Craig would have just followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
Yeah.
Best day ever.
Yeah. Has it been, even in the first few years, was there any time that you thought, I shouldn't have sold the car?
Nah.
No. Once you make a decision, it's normally, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
And I think handover would have cemented the reason and why.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my auntie always used to say, you can, what'd she say? You live in a house, but you can't live in your car.
Is that what she
used to say?
If it was a Lambo, you'd say it differently.
And then I always used to say, yeah, but you can't drive your house. But yeah, nice. I never look back on selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not now.
Nah.
And it's only materialistic too. That's what I say to people. That stuff comes and goes. And if you keep doing what you're doing and keep getting growth and another property, those things become very easy to have. When you've got no assets or no home and you've got a toy, that is your asset. But it doesn't grow like property.
Nah.
You know?
Nah.
And now what you know, you'll be like, man, I should have done another 2.
Yeah.
You know, like especially over the last 5 years, that growth has been insane.
Yeah.
You know, I've got people who got in 3 years ago that are up 300, 400K.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, when you first got the house, the first few years was a bit quieter on growth.
Yeah.
But as soon as we got COVID,
Mm.
you know, you're talking nearly 200K a year.
Yeah.
Cheers, COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, come again.
Yeah.
Your home is now worth 1.6 million. You only paid 556,000. When you heard that figure of what it's worth, and that was only just out there, your face showed it, but what did it feel when you heard it?
Oh, just like, I don't know, the feeling, I don't know, like freedom almost.
Yeah.
Just like such peace of mind, knowing like we made the right decision and when we made it.
Yeah.
Especially because, back then it was like, you know, it was so hard to save money. And
it's still hard today.
So many opinions.
It's worse,
it's worse today. So many opinions on the whole situation. But I'm glad we like kind of stuck to it and stuck to our gut and
Sort of makes you feel like not debt free, but like, I don't know.
Secured.
Yeah.
Hey, especially with your boy. You know, like to me, and I always say to people, and I try to reflect it to them, is if it's this hard for you guys to get into the market, what's it like for our kids? Your boy's 2.5.
Yeah.
18 years from now, what's your property worth in 18 years if it's worth 1.6 and 8? So you're talking double that plus some in time-wise.
Yeah, it's
So like, I look at it as parents like yourself don't own a home. Our kids, your kids, have no chance. Because AI is taking a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
So you've either got to be an A player to earn decent money, otherwise you're going to be to the left on the other side. You still live in the same house. When you got your valuation the other day, did you walk through the house with a different feeling about it?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, like it is still that kind of like sense of we, you know, paid X for this and now we've just grown this much and it's just all this extra equity and it's just like looking around being like, oh, we did it.
We've actually been putting more money into it as well.
Yeah.
Because we're like, well, we know we're going to get this for it.
Yeah.
We're like, let's do the things that we always wanted to change in it.
Yeah. And we already, like, the backyard looks phenomenal. Like, Cedio's done, like, all the landscaping. We've got a spa. We've got a
I've seen the
deck.
spa and the dogs.
Yeah. Like, we've got the lights on the deck. Like, it's like decked out. So,
That's
like,
right.
yeah.
You've made it your
Yeah,
house
yeah,
or your home.
exactly.
So
It's like a villa house.
you've changed your life forever. But I get a message from one of your best mates, Big Davey,
Oh,
and he said that a couple of times. He goes, mate, your systems changed their life.
yeah.
You know, and I love that because it's people
Yeah.
from the outside seeing in, you know.
Yeah.
And you've got those people who would have doubted you. They would have said you wouldn't got growth. It's a small lot. Well, that small lot today's a lifestyle block compared to what's getting cut out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, again, today, it's just get in, time in the market.
Yeah.
You never look back.
No.
You know, people say they've lost money on property. They haven't had the education, when to sell, how to structure.
Mhm.
If you hadn't made the move back in 2018 with your $2,000, your car, where do you think you'd be now?
Oh, we'd be paying lots for rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we probably would have tried other ways, probably tried saving more, but then we would have obviously had to sacrifice so many, like, you know, lifestyle experiences.
We probably would have saved, but then we probably would have ended up further out than
Yeah.
where we are now.
And like the location
Yeah.
that we
That was
are in is
That
amazing.
statement there, Craig, is something I tell people today. If you don't get in today, aim for another 50 kilometres away,
yeah.
another 100 kilometres away, because that's where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've got Hannah, and I always talk about her in my podcast and to all my clients. She didn't want to go to Logan. She went to Logan 3 years ago, 500K.
Yeah. No.
Packages there are now $1,050,000.
Yeah.
She's sitting pretty. And I always say to people, move there. It might not be your dream home, but you don't have a dream position.
Yeah.
She's now she's rented it out. She's bought an investment property through me, and her and her husband, it was a fiance when we did the podcast, her and her husband now are moving to the coast. They're going to rent on the coast until they can buy something.
Yeah.
But they're living the dream.
Yeah.
2 properties and living where they want to be.
Yeah. It's changed so quick.
Oh, crazy. What would you say to someone sitting at home and they're thinking, how do we get into the market today?
Call Darren.
Literally.
Definitely. I always say to people, like, to come to you guys.
Yeah.
Just for, even if it's just advice.
Yeah.
Like, because I know that you guys try everything to make it work for people.
We look at every aspect. We'll do the first part, which is just full assessment. And then from that, I tell people, we'll show you what you can and can't do. And what we show you that you can do is based on your position, your capacity. And if it doesn't give you your dream home, that's okay. But just get in.
Yeah.
There's going to be people watching this that come through me in 2018 that didn't get in. And now they're watching clients who did with over $1 million worth of equity.
Yeah.
And that's money you can't save. That's what I say to people. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of my clients don't want to save or they can't save. But once they've got the property, you get to live. And you made a comment before, lifestyle.
Yeah.
You kept up with the lifestyle and memories and trips. And,
Yeah.
you know, you've got an asset, but you've kept your life.
Yeah.
And the smile on your face says it all, Paige.
I'm like, so true.
While we're getting you approved, were you worried you might not get approved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every step. Because there's a few steps.
Yes.
And a few different banks. And
Yeah.
we were just like, every day, have you heard? And then.
I'm the same. If I want something, I want to know now.
Yes.
Unfortunately, buying a home, now's not now. And now feels like years.
Yeah, banks don't work very quick.
Yeah. When you got the approval, did you guys say anything different to each other? Because prior was too good to be true. Only $2,000. Oh, I've got to give up my car now. So the day you got the approval, did you look at each other and go, this is real?
Nah, it didn't feel real.
Yeah.
Still
Until-
didn't.
Nah, until we had like a lot party
Oh, that's
before any construction started. So we just had heaps of family and friends there.
Amazing.
One arvo, and then that was good.
Yeah.
And then seeing it,
I feel like it
built.
didn't feel completely real to me until I actually saw, because we lived close by, so I saw the house being built, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's actually happening.
Yeah.
You know, so they're going, I hope that is out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then, walking in the door for the first time.
I remember.
Yeah.
You had the champagne. I think you had cheese and crackers or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You poured it.
Yeah.
And I think even before we moved all our furniture, and I was like, I just want to lay just on the carpet and just enjoy it.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
As we know, we follow each other on socials, and I've seen you put in the spa, the lights, the dog's living the best life, you know, to watch the boy be born and come flying around the house and stuff like that. And it's good to watch a journey you've been a part of,
Yeah.
you know, and watching people grow. And to me, the business now is about helping more people.
Yep.
You know, because when I can sit here with clients from 8 years ago, with which I'd more or less say friends because we're on socials and that, to watch where you are sitting now with the growth and where you can go. If you didn't do it, there would have been a high chance you may not have done it.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of people in that position.
Yeah.
So,
or, a lot of people now are fully stretching pretty much too far to do it. Yeah.
And renting's not going to get any easier.
Nah.
You know, with all these new taxes coming in, I'd say a lot of investors are going to get out, and that's not going to fix the rental problem. It's going to make it worse. So thank God you're not renting.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
When I proposed Pimpama to you, did you swear at each other? Fuck no.
I used to, when I worked in the gas, I used to work out there all the time.
Yeah.
And I worked all over the Gold Coast. And I worked in Arundel Springs as well. And I wasn't going to live out there.
Yeah. Well, Arundel was home to you guys, eh?
Yeah.
You know. But I've got clients who've got out to Pimpama. They wanted to be on the Gold Coast, and unfortunately, Arundel was the only ever estate the closest to the Gold Coast at that time, or at any time.
Yeah.
And I wish they had more land there because we'd be able to sell it all.
Yeah.
You know, but the people that got into Pimpama, Coomera, Ormo and that, and one thing I love about that location is it's in the middle of Brisbane and the Gold Coast, and there's a lot of couples that moved there. One works in Brisbane, one works in the Gold Coast. That's the pivot. And we're now seeing that between Sunshine Coast and Brisbane. So Brisbane North is flying.
Yeah.
And we've got estates in Morayfield, Caboolture and that. And it's that same thing. It's that the pivot point between Sunshine Coast and Brisbane because people are now travelling. Like I have clients that will say to me, I don't want to travel 21 minutes. And I had a client say that the other day. And I'm like, if I can get you a home 21 minutes away, that's the closest I can get.
Yeah.
You know, you can rent closer, but to buy, that's where you're going.
Yeah.
You know, I leave here in the morning, drop my daughter at school up in Nerang. I go to Southport to drop my boy up and back. It's an hour and a half each time, morning and afternoon.
Far out.
And that's where I come back just before I caught up with you guys.
Yeah.
So when people tell me 21 minutes, I'm like, you're dreaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you don't want a home and it's 21 minutes, most people are traveling 40.
Yeah.
I'd say as an average.
Mm.
How far do you travel? Oh, yours will be everywhere?
Yeah, at the moment it's like 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Mine's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like it's usually minimum an hour.
Yeah.
And then wedding I did a couple weekends ago was like a 3.5 hour drive.
Yeah. Paige goes everywhere.
Yeah.
But even an hour and a half in the morning, I just get my phone calls done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Kids are on their iPhones. I just get on the buzzer and call who I need to call and talk.
It's a good way to zone out of traffic too.
A lot of people would look back now and go, $2,000 in a Ford Falcon, you'd have to be crazy to buy a home. You know, and I think you had a few, and I wouldn't call it haters, but there'd be a lot of uneducated people that said you won't get growth, like you said.
Yes.
You know, and to trade a car, most people would have never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't. I like telling that story because everyone's like, what? You traded a GT for a house.
Darren does anything.
Darren's the man.
Yeah. You gave up your car. You've got over $1 million in equity. Was it the best trade ever?
Absolutely.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
No one would have done any better than that, surely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
$1 million in equity is just like when you grow up, $1 million is a lot of money,
yeah.
and it's not even fathomed to most people.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like, that's why I keep like saying lottery. Like, it literally feels like we've won the lottery.
You
Because
have.
like when you think $1 million, you think lottery, ding, ding,
Mm.
ding.
Yeah. Yeah,
$1
and
million.
Yeah, 1 million.
do it.
We say that all the time around the house. We're like, $1 million.
And there's people that can't say that,
Yeah.
you know, and that's just by
Can't
belief.
say $1 million.
You know, and unfortunately, that's just the decision most people make. And I talk to people who can get in the market today, and they've got 101 reasons why they don't want to get in.
Mm.
But tomorrow they might not even have the choice. And
Yeah.
that could be age, borrowing capacity, interest rates are going up,
Yeah.
land's getting more expensive. I'm watching land go up 50K at a pop. Every time there's a new release, it's 50, 80K.
Mm.
If you get in here and it goes up 80K, you just come up 80K. By the time you build, you're up 120, 150.
Yeah.
So, dream location. Where do you want to go after this?
Dream would be like on the water, I reckon.
Yeah.
On the canal, or like on a hill with a view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
So it probably won't be the next spot, but
Mm.
like maybe like end goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next spot. Where?
Oh, bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah.
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 Bit more room.
Yeah.
More toy room.
Yeah. 100%.
Harleys, cars.
We can't park a boat at our place.
Boat.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're not too stuck on, like, we want to stay on the Gold Coast, but we just want to like go bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just more. Yeah.
More space.
More room.
More room. Yeah.
Especially if we have another kid.
Yeah.
Or three.
Yeah.
Paige is like, yeah. How many? How many do you guys want?
Definitely one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 2's the number.
Yeah.
3,
That's a lot.
especially if they're younger. Like if you're at work and you've got 3 kids, get 2 out of the cars easy. The 3rd one runs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's scary.
Even with 2, it can be like that, but 3
You have
is
to
a
put like
nightmare.
harnesses on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty common today.
Yeah. We've got 3. Like, I've got 2 siblings, and
Yeah.
Mum said 3 was the worst decision she made. I was the 3rd.
What? Oh, were you?
Yeah.
So nice and gently, she said you were the worst decision.
The mistake.
You were probably the brat too, eh?
Probably the cheekiest one, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where Chase gets it from.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say that.
So,
You guys got any questions for me? How do we get our new house?
Yeah.
Go to the link in my bio. It's got our pre-qualification form. Fill that out for me. Let me know when you've done it. You can upload your docs to it. It will instantly calculate your borrowing capacity. It will be a little bit out because you've got a house. But once all that information's in there, we'll be able to talk next week. And
Yeah.
let's have a look at all your options, how you can structure.
Yeah.
Whether you sell this house, get the next bigger house,
Yeah.
keep this house, get the next house.
yeah.
But there's a lot of different ways we can structure.
Yeah, because we didn't even think of keeping ours. And then a good mate of mine, he said, you'd be stupid to sell.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But it might not be an option, if you know what I mean. It might be an
Yeah.
option you have to sell
Yeah.
if you want to go that way.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing, if you're sitting there with 1.6 mil, the property you talked about just before could be about around the same.
Yeah.
If you can keep both properties, that's 3.2 mil.
Mm.
If the market comes up 10%, which isn't much compared to what it already has, that's an extra 320K.
Yeah. So it's
One
so
plus
many
one
options.
equals
which is
ding,
so
ding, ding,
exciting.
ding.
Yeah.
And the rent is never going to go down
No.
either.
Rent's going to get worse with all the new
Yeah.
regulations coming in. So
Yeah.
So have you got any friends when you got, or people that you know, any friends or people that you know when you got into the property that was a bit negative about what you're doing that are still renting today?
Actually, like a lot of our friends were supportive. It was more like parents of friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I guess they're like older mentality, older mindset, not educated on how things can be done today.
Well, the hardest thing in that statement you made before, if it's too good to be true, it's how those generations were brought up.
Yeah.
Because pop or nan or mum
Yeah.
and dad was like, it's too good to be true, don't do that, you'll get scammed.
Yes.
But even like, because the oldies watch like Current Affair and the news and that, like all the builders, like there are a lot of dodgy builders out there.
Yeah.
Which was
and there is, and a lot of the marketing companies don't care who they build with.
Yeah.
I've always said to my clients is my builders, what they deliver reflects me.
Yeah.
I can sit on podcasts 10 years later and we've delivered every single home.
Yeah, well, you're there for the handover. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
we're putting your name to it, basically.
100%. And now my brand is personal. Like it's my face and everything. So might be AI, but it's me. Thank you for watching another episode of Keys to Freedom. Paige Craig, thank you for coming in. Sitting there with $1 million worth of equity, $2,000 and a Ford Falcon 8 years ago. Blessed.
Yes.